So, for those of you that like to say, you back the blue, you back the police, you have to be able to call out bad police, bad shoots, bad police work. And it is out there. It's funny that you don't hear liberals talking about that. You cannot support good police work and enable bad police work. And there's a balance out there. So if you're one that likes to watch videos and body cams of cops doing great work, then you also have to be willing to look at the other side, and vice versa. You can't just watch, bad police work and say, oh, that's how all of them are. It's good to have a balance. I recommend The Civil Rights Lawyer, so you can see the bad ones out there and the bad work being done, which again, you never hear liberals actually going after them. So that brings us to Minnesota and an ICE agent that shot and killed a woman. And there's people out there that are going to be philosophizing now until the end of time. Was it a good shoot? What were her intentions? Was she did it? I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what her intentions were. He only knew where he was at in that split second. You have a group of people, and this woman, as I understand it, was one of the leads there, in a vehicle, so she wasn't unarmed. That is a weapon, a vehicle, that have been agitating. You have constant calls to kill and stalk ICE agents while they protect criminals, actual criminals. And this woman in the snow and ice starts spinning her tires with an ICE agent in front of her and another one approaching her. These are federal agents, and goes to take off. Well, if you do that with any law enforcement, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, so let's pretend she was trying to turn, that she was going to. Well, first she drove forward enough with her wheels spinning, okay, that she actually bumped into. He's not going to be able to say that. Go ahead and stand in front of a car. Stand in front of a car at the distance he was at to where it's actually bumping you. And you tell me, can you see the wheels turning? And you have somebody that is actively saying that they hate you and everything they do, and then starts moving a vehicle at you while breaking the law. Are you going to say in that split second, gee, is there a chance she might be turning? Well, no, because then you'll probably be dead. It was a good shoot. There was no option. It doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter what her intentions were. If she was going to drive forward and then turn away to evade, or if she was trying to drive into him, it doesn't matter, because either way, the threat was too high. So again, yes, we have to be willing to look at and call out bad police work, so good cops are taken more seriously. Good agents, good law enforcement across the board, federal otherwise, are taken seriously. You have Tim Walz, who was almost the vice president of the United States, encouraging people after this to go out and protest. So he's wanting to get more people killed. They are calling ICE agents that are doing their job, what we voted for, what we desperately need in this country. They are calling them tyrants and criminals. And then you have people going out and attacking them, and this is going to get people killed. Tim Walz, people like him, politicians like him in the media are going to get more people killed, and they seem to relish in it. You liberals need to understand, they don't care about you. They want you to die so they can use you as pawns in their game. And on the other side of that, Tim Walz is saying that he wants to use the Minnesota National Guard to protect against ICE agents. So that's textbook insurrection. And things are going to continue falling apart because the liberals, the Democrats, are so anti-American, and they are creating completely made-up narratives, and they are getting more and more people to buy it, okay? I think a lot of them know exactly what they're doing. Some of them are just as deluded as the people that they're trying to brainwash, and it's become extremely problematic. And it's funny because, like I said, there are bad cops and bad shoots out there. Why don't liberals ever talk about those? Why do they only go after the good cops that are actually doing their jobs, and then protect criminals, okay? There are innocent people that do get hurt and killed by bad cops. I don't hear a word about them. It barely makes media. But good cops doing exactly what we want and need them to do are attacked. Okay, so yes, we do need to be willing, okay? Just like we need to be able to call out our own party members. I don't care what they label themselves as politically. If they're doing something wrong, then we have to call them out. Can't be like liberals that just blanket defend anybody that's got a D next to their name. Because then why would anybody listen or take you seriously? This was a good shoot. There just was no other option. These politicians in the media want another George Floyd. They want riots. They want damage. They want people hurt, because then they're going to use them. God, this lighting makes my face look really, really wonkier than it is. Anyway. So I am still completely obsessed with Candace Owens, and but there's other people with bigger platforms that are able to get out the information faster and more efficiently than I am. My new home, Oklahoma. I love it. If you're still watching this, and just a quick side note, I now will have a computer again. I will be able to do editing and some more polished type videos. And I'm still thinking of doing a second game channel, not some weird, just another girl on Twitch sort of thing. I'm playing video games since the Atari days. I don't do first person. I am not a great player. I'm not a terrible player. I'm a perfectly average video game player that I think has pretty good commentary. I'm playing through Red Dead Redemption 2 again, trying to get 100% because I lost my save files. The old Tomb Raiders, the OG ones. I've done a little bit of Red Dead Online, but I don't really do a lot of online play. I don't like do first-person shooters really, but I don't know if that's something. And I know my audience, you guys probably aren't. There's not a lot of you that are into that, but I might be starting a second channel. So if it is, not if I can figure out a way to broadcast PlayStation, because I don't play them on a computer. But anyway, I hope you're all well. I love Oklahoma. This lighting makes my face look weird. Oh yeah, the doggos had a vet appointment today, so they're just